The time right now is 6:37. More than 30,000 Los Angeles Unified School teachers are ready to walk out of class for 1 hour today. They're protesting state budget cuts that will cost some teachers their jobs. Today, LA's Robert Kovacic live at LA High School with more on the walkout. Good morning, Robert.
Chris, we have been following this walkout that is set to start at 7:30 this morning as far as elementary school teachers are concerned, with the man behind it, the president of the United Teachers of Los Angeles, A.J. Duffy. Duffy, what can we expect this morning?
You're going to see a massive amount of teachers and health and human service professionals joined by thousands of parents to send a clear message to the governor that they cannot and dare not close an $18 billion shortfall on the backs of students. And once again, it's the teachers of LA who are saying very clearly 1 hour's pay for the kids of LA. The teachers of Los Angeles are stepping forward. This is not rhetoric. This is action. This is one of many, many events that we will be planning over the summer and into the fall.
All right, Duffy, as far as today is concerned, what you call laden, what others are calling a walkout, someone has something to say about that. Let us bring in the superintendent of the nation's second largest school district, the LA Unified School District, Superintendent David Brewer. Good morning, Superintendent. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you barely.
Okay, Superintendent, basically, you have heard what A.J. Duffy has to say. We know that you agree with his message, but certainly not the way they're going about it today. What would you like to say to the man standing next to me?
Okay, I can barely hear you, but nothing's more important than the education and safety of our children. While we support the message that the teachers are sending today, that these budget cuts are absolutely terrible. They are going to increase our class sizes, lower our graduation rates, and basically just do terrible things to our school system. We do not condone the action of the teachers union in this protest action. We offered them all kinds of alternatives, such as teach-ins, have thousands of letters from our children sent to Sacramento, use the hour before class and after school to do your protest. We clearly understand their anger and dissatisfaction with these budget cuts. We clearly do not want these budget cuts. I have spent an inordinate amount of time in Sacramento talking to the governor's office and talking to the legislatures about these budget cuts. So in essence, we fully support the message, but I'm very concerned about our children's safety and making sure that they are taken care of. But even more importantly, we're going to lose 1 hour of valuable instruction time. We're going to lose thousands of hours of valuable instruction time today. And so we're just saying that there was just a better way to do this.
All right, Superintendent, he is saying that he is disappointed. Duffy, your response to that, and are you concerned about the safety of students today?
No,
yes, I am concerned about
this, because we know that every day across the district, during lunch and nutrition time, students are being supervised by the same people they're being supervised now, administrators and classified employees. If we don't send this strong word, this message, these budget cuts go through, then public education will be devastated way beyond a 1 hour out of classroom activity.
All right, but I want to bring in Superintendent again, Superintendent Brewer, and I will speak as loudly as I can and ask the producers to help interpret it. How concerned should parents be today about the safety of their students? Have you made precautions here, and have you set up a safety plan for students who may actually go unsupervised for a given period of time?
Well, our concern is this. We're very concerned about students who do not come to school today and end up in the neighborhoods unsupervised. So we have extra patrols out looking for students in that regard. On campus, our principals have come up with individual safety plans for their students. They may put them in a football field, they may put them in an auditorium, etc. But there are other concerns, and we express this to the union. Suppose a child gets ill. What happens then? Teachers are the ones who monitor those sorts of things and get them to the nurse's office, etc. But my position is very clear, that we're going to do everything to make sure that our children are safe and calm on campus today. I will be visiting some of the campuses to make sure of that. But the bottom line is this. These budget cuts are terrible. Nobody questions that. And if I'm a parent out there, I'm going to be very concerned about the budget cuts to my children's education. But go ahead and take your children to school today. Make sure that they get there. Okay.
Thank you, Superintendent Brewer. I appreciate that. Duffy, you get the last word, but brief.
Well, 5 weeks ago, we spoke to the superintendent about this. And they came up with a plan, which we agreed to, which was a reverse shortened day, which would keep the students away for an hour and a half. We could have had our demonstration. Kids would have come. There would have been this so-called safety issue dealt with. And why the district didn't agree to that is beyond any comprehension. The superintendent is being very disingenuous. If he really thinks that words are going to change the mind of the legislature, he is sorely mistaken. It's action, the action taken by thousands and thousands of teachers and parents that are going to send this message. Thank you.
A.J. Duffy, thank you very much. We also want to thank Superintendent David Brewer, who is nearby at Queen Anne Elementary School, as we now watch and wait to see what is going to happen this morning. Chris and Jennifer, for you parents at home, just briefly, this walkout, or late-in, as A.J. Duffy is calling it, begins at 7:30 regarding elementary school teachers, at 8 o'clock for secondary school teachers. We are live this morning in the Mid-Wilshire District. I'm Robert Kovasik, today in L.A.
All right, Robert. Alita Laresca has a check of our weekend.